Most people come to Salem for a good scare. They come for the ghost stories, the witches, the magic. But that's not why we're here. Hey vibes, after the asylum I had to come here. This isn't about ghosts today, this is about real history. Welcome to Salem, Massachusetts. It all started in Salem Village, 1692. A group of young girls started having fits, screaming, and contorting, and their fingers pointed first at Tituba, a Paris family slave, and two elderly women, Sarah Good and Sarah Osborne. So how did these accusations stick? The court accepted something called spectral evidence. The afflicted girls would claim a person's spirit, or specter, was tormenting them in their visions. That vision alone was considered proof. The accusations and spectral evidence weren't just gossip. They had deadly consequences. The first person to be hanged for witchcraft here in Salem was a woman named Bridget Bishop. She maintained her innocence until the very end. After Bridget Bishop was hanged, you'd think people would have come to their senses. But the opposite happened. The accusations exploded. It was like a fever that gripped the entire community. Neighbor turned on neighbor, and soon, dozens of people were arrested.
It's a heavy vibe, and it's one we should never forget.
Okay, Vibes, so after the heavy history, we had to dive into what Salem is now. And in October, it is a full-on Halloween party town. Witch City, USA, and I am so here for this vibe.
For all the fun and chaos of downtown, you have to remember the real story. And this is where it ended for 19 innocent people. 19 people were hanged. At least 5 others died in jail. It wasn't a story about witches, it was a story about people. Standing here, seeing their names, it just makes you think about how easily fear can turn into hate. So, what was it? Mass hysteria? A land dispute? A terrifying clash of religion and superstition? Or was it just a story about what happens when people stop listening to each other? I came here to understand the Salem witch trials, and I can tell you one thing for sure. The story isn't about witches. It's about the people. And that's a vibe we can still feel here, hundreds of years later. Now I want to know what you think. Let me know your theories in the comments.